Hello. Hi, third through fifth graders. We're going to start with another part of our one school, one book. They call me Güero. And I'm going to read on page 57, 58, 59, which is all one poem called Tamalada. Uh, now, tamalada is from the word like tamales, right? I hope you've heard of tamales. They're the most delicious. Oh my goodness. So good. So it's a really good food. And we're going to learn about something that's a big tradition and things that families do, especially, from Mexico or from parts of Texas and from different countries that speak Spanish, but mostly Mexico, because tamales are made out of corn, and then corn was a huge, big crop that was grown in Mexico. So they've been around for a long, long, long time. And think about maybe some traditions that might have been passed down in your family or activities that make you feel happy. Or we're going to talk about a little bit of a question at the end so you can talk with your class. So, page 57, right here, tamalada. Christmas Eve day, we gather at Mimi's house, excited to make dozens of warm tamales. Usually the women and girls do the work while the men watch football. Not this year. Teresa, my tomboy sister, wants to see the game, so I take her place, happy with my small job of soaking the corn husks in water. I love the gossip, el chisme. Mimi needs the masa, of course, correcting everyone with a scolding voice through her eyes. They're full of though her eyes are full of mischief. My mother and her cocuñas cook the fillings, chickens, beans, pork, sweet raisins. Aunt Vero and my cousins Sylvia and Maggie spread a thin layer of dough on corn husks with silver spoons. Careful, Mimi calls. Those are family heirlooms. Last bit of wealth from before La Revolucion. Other teams of tias and primas spoon the fillings, filling them up, tie them tight, and stand them neat in pots for baño Maria steaming. The warmth of the kitchen mixes together with laughter as great grandma Luisa stirs the champurrado and leads the rich plastica. Platica. Leads the rich platica. That means like chit chat. Stories, gossip, old dichos that make us laugh with happiness, nourishing us like good tamales. You know, muchachas, she announces, grinning, Jorge never tried to kiss me when we were courting. As God is my witness, I kept giving him hints, pero nada. Well, after a while, I got good and fed up, took matters into my own hands, back behind this father's barn. All the women burst out laughing. And I try to picture my great grandfather, Don Jorge, as an awkward boy. A bit dense, these men. Luisa adds with a wink. Ha ha. Mimi pulls a fist from the masa and gestures, like father, like son, con todo respeto. She says to her suegra, a fact y'all may not know, Manuel always cheats on his golf score. He figures nobody will notice. Sylvia notice his handicap. Sylvia frowns, annoyed. And you don't tell him anything, abuela. Mimi laughs. Ay, mija, what good would it do? I just let him win. Mom chimes in. Oh, and when he and his son get together, Güero, do you remember when your grandpa Manuel and your dad went deep sea fishing? Well, they didn't catch a thing. My mouth falls open. But wait, we ate those fillets. Mom shook her head. That's because they bought a swordfish from the store. Then they lied and they said they reeled it in all by themselves. My little cousin Sylvia turns to me. Hey, didn't Grandpa Manny put beer in your bottle when you were just a baby? I shake off some husks. Yup, but I squirted that nasty stuff right in his eye. The women all nod in approval. Cada hombre cuerdo lleva un loco dentro, mutters Tia Susana. There's a nut job waiting inside every sane man. They all agree. Tia Vero laughs and jumps in next. On the day of our wedding, Mike backed his car into a ditch. Remember? We were already running late. Mimi groans, "Ah, see, his brothers had to lift it out." As a Mike, always in danger. You know what they say, arrimarse de la boca del lobo es el hombre bobo. Our men dive right into the jaws of the wolf. What lovely fools. Luisa looks at me and shakes her head. Speak of the devil, los hombres y las gallinas. Poco tiempo en la cocina. Güerito, go on. Check the score. My cowboys better be winning. I head to the living room and I hear encouraging cheers. Think about the gossip that I've heard. It might sound mean, but it's just for fun. They love us. Their men and their boys, warts and all. After the game, the whole clan sits down to eat, smiling and hungry, offering prayers and replays. The tamales are more delicious than ever, bursting with flavor, full of rich fillings for sure, but also so much history, hard work, great fun, and family magic. Okay, so that was the end of the poem Tamalada, and it's like the tradition, like he talked about all the people sitting around and helping. And so, what does it mean when they say it's kind of rich with history or it's full of history? So talk about that and then maybe talk about sharing some of the traditions that you might have with your family or with, people that you know. So one example is that we always so Valentine's Day is coming soon, right? And then I also do for Halloween. My family, every single time we always do it, we get a heart shaped pizza for Valentine's Day, and for Halloween we get a pumpkin shaped pizza. So we do it every time with my kids and me and my husband. So that's one tradition, but it's like it feels special for us. So um then finally we're going to finish up the whole book on February 3rd. So that'll be like next week, next Wednesday, February 3rd. And third through fifth graders, I'll tell you this in library too, but we're also gonna kind of finish up all, if you finished enough some blue bonnets, then that's great. We can also vote on February 4th, the day after. So February 3rd is World Read Aloud Day for the whole world. It's like a celebration. So I'll be reading aloud the last part of the book, and we'll celebrate as a whole school on February 3rd. And then make sure if you are still reading any blue bonnets, finish by February 4th.